Today I want to talk to you about when is the best time to sell. The best time to sell is straight after you've sold, because that's when your confidence is at its highest. That's when you're going to be feeling the best. That's when you have already succeeded and you know all the methods that you're using are working. So your tone of voice, your confidence, your entire energy is just so different. Your prospect can easily tell from your tone of voice whether you believe in your product or you don't. Something good that I actually learned a long time ago was one of the best salespeople out there have no sales skills. And who is that? It's actually missionaries. So they go around the world passing on religion, passing on different religions, whatever faith they belong to, and they do it with little to no sales skills. How do they manage to do that? They do it by belief. They believe in what they're selling. They believe in what the words that they're passing on to others. So, and that belief, usually the other person will hear it and buy into it. And when you're selling, a lot of the times you can sense the belief in the person that you're speaking to. When someone's trying to sell you something, you can easily just tell he believes in what he's selling or he doesn't. And a lot of the times that's enough to convince you to buy whatever they're selling. So when it comes to the best time to sell, it's actually, one is believe in what you're selling, but straight after you sold, you usually believe even more in what you're selling because someone's just bought it. So it gives you the evidence, it gives you the instant feedback in whatever you're selling, whether it's digital products, services, whatever product or service you're selling. If you know that someone's just bought it, usually you're gonna sell, you've got a higher chance of selling. When I was managing sales teams for a commercial gym, in that time, I would always know straight after someone sold. So we had a membership consultant who'd go out, someone would walk into the gym and we'll send him out, and I would know the chance of him closing. So if I had a salesperson that probably was not performing so well, back to back, missing his prospect, not closing his prospects, like probably 5 or 6 different opportunities that he's just squandered away, the chance of him missing that next opportunity was a lot higher. Obviously his confidence has been effective, or her confidence has been effective massively, because they kind of already have just been failing. So it's very hard for them to turn it around. And usually as like their manager, I would sit them down and I would just try to install belief into that person. It would not be to beat them down and say, why did it not work and all that stuff, because that talk is going to be more at a different stage. It's actually just going to be me instilling belief into that person. Like, no, you can still do it. Even when I believed they weren't going to do it because their performance was so poor, I would just try to instill belief into that person. And that usually did the trick. That sense of belief told them that, you know what, I can actually do it. I can sell this membership. So it was recognizing when someone's not doing too good, how to turn that around. Now, if you're an online coach, if you're a gym owner and you're selling yourself, you've got people selling for you, you've got to really have that leadership quality about you to know how to steer and guide performance through your staff. And you do that by recognizing the different learning styles of each person that you've got. You do that by knowing how to actually drive performance from different characters, different personalities. So the best time to sell is straight after you sell, and straight after you've not closed, it's going to get harder to sell, even with the same skill set, because it's just going to hurt. It's just going to affect you that bit more. The next time you've not closed someone, I want you to take a minute, sit and really reset. Reset and think, why did that prospect not buy? There's usually a reason. Most of the times, it's actually you never found out enough information about them. You never hooked onto their why. You never found out what's their true vacation look like, what's their dream outcome. You never worked it out, and that's usually why you never closed them. So that's what I would say. Start to work out what's the best way for you to close a prospect, and then straight after you've closed that prospect, try to book another sales call. The chances of you closing that next prospect is that much higher. Even if it's 5% higher, 10% higher, 20% higher, a lot of the times there's no real way to quantify it. I would be able to quantify it for my sales team because I would track their performance throughout the month. But when it comes to yourself or anyone that you're managing, just get them to win and succeed, and that's usually going to lead to a more of a fruitful and a lot more winning to come straight after. So if you're someone who's had some bad days and you've not closed your sales leads, that's what we need to focus on. Just trying to really believe in your product, sell. Obviously, there's a deeper dive to go into the breakdown of your call, which we actually provide you a script. So if you're struggling with your sales, there is a script that we can provide you. We offer consultation calls. We offer business coaching and guidance for someone who really needs that sales skill. And I think, and in the next month, we actually have a sales course coming out. So that'll teach you all the ins and outs on how to sell. But for now, I just want you to focus on just that one prospect that you got in front of you. Try your best to close them. Once you have closed them, try to book another sales call straight after. If you're enjoying the video, please like and share. Press the bell icon so you can get a notification for when I next upload some videos. And thank you for listening.